Hello and welcome to Cowabunga Ranger Talk, the most infamous podcast of all time. No, I'm playing. No, wait, it's me, Mascara, and with me, as always, is my partner in crime, my Butch Cass. What is it? Butch Cassidy, the Sundance Kid to my Butch Cassidy, the Yin to my Yang, the other half
Let's
of our
do that one,
podcast. Yeah,
right?
the old yin yang. Fine.
He's he's the sun, I'm the moon, whatever.
Yeah. Sure. Hi everyone. Welcome to the show. And yeah, we have a fun one that we've been kind of playing around with the idea, and I've been collecting sort of the IDW turtles one at a time, and whether I get them on clearance or this or that. Today we're going to be doing the IDW turtles. That's the main topic of this show. And before we do that, I got some notes here, some quick news bites and things like that, but a little story time to really get us going. So, and this is very personal for me to say, but it might help other people that watch the show or might know of us from different avenues. So I'm the creator of Mascara Fighters along with Diamond Series and Kelly Collider. And I've done a lot of convention shows and things like that. David, you see some of my stuff, right? You're
Yes,
more
I've seen it.
familiar with it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So I've gone to different shows in different cities and different things, and lately I've been getting a couple of emails for a couple of toy shows, and I haven't even told you this off air, so this is news to you as well. But this
Yes.
this kind of just broke, and I wanted to talk about it. And it is our show, so we should be allowed to once in a while pull away from whatever. So I got these emails. Hey, look, we like your stuff. We want to get this, this, and that. So I reached out to this company, this that left their emails and their phone number and whatever, and I kept calling, and eventually I reached somebody on the other side, and so that we had a conversation, and that seemed to go well. That led me to another person, and now this person was super. I guess the word is dismissive to who,
Okay.
as a creator or as a toy maker or whatever you want to call me, as a series creator, I am. Very much follow the links and don't don't call us, we'll call you type thing.
Yeah.
And I did want to talk about it because I want to talk about perseverance. Okay, when people get emails like this, whether you're a cartoonist, a toy maker, a wrestler, I have a lot of wrestler friends. You've seen some of my friends and things that, hey, they're out there in the indies, or they're doing this or they're doing that. You get stuff like that. Sometimes you get discouraged, and I just want to say to anyone out there who's getting a little discouraged, a little down on themselves, don't keep going. You're the author of your story, and you should write it the way you want to. As a creative person, sometimes DTV is a musician. He's my boy. He's done a lot of music. He's done performances. He's done this and done that. And as creators, you put yourself out there, and whether your stuff
Yes.
is appreciated or not, my point is you should still do it as long as you're not hurting anybody. You're the author of your own story, like I said. And if somebody doesn't like you or like your stuff, SMD and stick my dentist. It doesn't mean that, but it means SMD, bro. If you don't like I guess you don't like my stuff. Then we live in the digital age where everybody has an opinion about every single thing. Everybody,
Yeah.
oh, this stuff is good. This stuff is garbage. You're doing your stuff, and you should have enough belief in what you're doing to keep going. And take it from me that I've been in the game for a solid, 10, because Mascot Fighters is 10 years old, and I became professional, graduated, and all of these things. So I've been in the game for a good while. Just keep going. There's a lot of wrestler friends that they work the indies, and they're like, "Oh, I'm never gonna get signed by WWE, or I'm never gonna get this, or I'm gonna get that," or you know they so a lot of music. How many musicians
Oh
How
yeah.
many electric guitar players that this is gonna be my big break. This is gonna change
Oh,
everything.
I
You
I
know?
have worked. I've worked with a lot of musicians that are making lots of money, and it's funny because like I've tried to go out there like when I was younger and stuff, and made very little money to no money, but performing, and that's the thing. Kind of like you have the passion of making your masculine fighters. You're happy doing it. You're happy showing it off. I was when I was younger. I was happy to go out there and play music. Happy for people to see people going, "Oh, you're one of the greatest guitar players ever." It makes you feel good. But no one that's professional like Sony Records, whatever, Epic, and all those other record companies, if they don't see you the same way, they're not gonna pick you up. Same thing with toy making. If Hasbro, Playmates, whatever doesn't see you, they don't see you in the
Yeah.
same light as their quality, but don't give up on it. That's your passion, that's your dream. I still play music today. I still write songs. And now that you're saying that it's the digital age, you have a good point. I could be putting it on Spotify. I have stuff that I've written 10 years ago that people listen to and go, oh, it's still really good.
Yeah.
And it's just like I could put it on Spotify, I could put it on, just Facebook in general, and who knows what would happen. Oh,
Yeah.
I lost it for a minute. But yeah, it's like you're right. And same thing with content creating. You do YouTube, yeah, depending on what it is, like this costs us nothing. This is just our time. That's all it costs. Stuff that I do on YouTube, toy reviews and stuff like that, cost me time to make the video, time to buy the product and all that until someone sponsors you. Like a company says, oh, we have this and this, we'll give it to you for free. You make the review.
Yeah.
Then you have the option of saying yes or no, or I'm going to make the review, but I'm going to be honest with you. An honest review. Or you have the other way where it goes, I'm not going to be honest. I'm just going to be saying it's a great product. But
Yeah.
again, it's are you going to get picked up as a toy maker? Oh, most definitely. Sooner or later, you're going to get something. I mean, you're getting shows again. You're going to shows. Someone's going to see you. Someone might want to buy. Let's do Shark Tank for a minute. Sorry, I want 75% of your company, or 30% of your company. We give you 70, or stuff like that. Because you're gonna have to make a deal sooner or later. And then you have to go, how much passion do you want to take out of it? Do you want to have 70% of that company, or do you want 80%, 90%,
Yeah.
And this is the same thing with music too, because as soon as you sign a record contract, because I went to school for music, as soon as you sign
Hmm.
a record contract, your rights to that record, that music that you make is this much. The record company
Hmm.
actually owns it, not you. You have your name, you get your
Yeah.
royalties for the songs, but actually the record company itself owns it. Same thing with
Yeah.
toys. That's why you had global licensing, like Hasbro did with Playmates. So
Mm.
now they have the rights to make the toys, but Hasbro still owns the toys. So,
Yeah.
but anyways, let's move on. Could be a long subject about
Yeah,
how
we can
business
go on and
work.
on. No, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to
Yeah,
lay that out there. Oh, I'm the president of the Toy Makers Association of blah 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 blah. Sure, you are, buddy. Keep going.
yeah.
God bless you. And with
Well,
that,
you get that. Sorry, I have one more thing. That you get that with the content creator. Oh, we can boost your, algorithm way up here, and you're like, yeah, but what's it going to cost me? Again, cost you money. Why? Because we're going to take over your channel and hope to God you can still post on it.
yeah,
It's yeah.
yeah, and
People are going to contact you.
I'll be the first to admit that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to these people was because it seemed kind of spammy, anyways. Because after COVID, you get emails. Your spidey sense kind of tingles to these things. So
Yeah,
if something sounds too good to be true, there it
it
is.
probably is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyways, let's
and
move on to the
let's
next
run into
topic.
some news. Yeah, let's news it
Yeah,
up.
but that's very cool. Even if it's
Yeah,
is scammy, it's still very cool to hear.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So what everyone came to say, I got my car back today. Automotive talk. I'm taking over today.
I can see this.
I'm on one
Again,
today, boy.
again. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Go for it.
Oh yeah, man. I'm hijacking my own show. No, I got my car back, so it's been like 2 months without a car, and I finally got the transmission and everything. And because people obviously love to hear us talk about cars here, The automotive talk is what gets the hits. Uh, so the guy gives me back the car after paying an ungodly amount of money, and he broke the key. So I had to buy a new key, and I had to run errands walking today. And I've been walking for like 5 hours, having the car in the house because the guy had to program the new key. But
Wow.
enough of me hijacking my own show. Let's get some news. Let's get some news going. So the first news bite is this channel on YouTube called Daizujin CGI has come out with a new video. You've probably seen his content or her content or them content or whatever the person wants to be called. If you can blow me up for a second so I can plug them properly. That's how you, because I don't want to forget to credit them because that's the first thing we're talking about.
Okay.
So the reason this channel is important is because this person does really good work. And 4 days ago, because I was just scrolling YouTube and I saw he does these Megazord fights for Power Rangers and stuff. You might have seen it, but you don't know that you've seen it because his videos or her videos, this person's videos have like thousands and thousands and thousands of views. So the
I think I've
latest
seen
one
him on
just dropped.
Facebook.
You've probably seen them now. They're like the Megazord versus Pumpkin Rapper. They're
Hmm.
the Dragon Zord coming out of the water. But this
Yeah.
CGI is really, really, really good. And look,
Oh yeah.
hearty clap to this person because these CGI scenes look way better than the CGI in Once and Always, especially when they got to space. Oh god!
Yeah.
So for someone that's independent and does things like that, I I shine up. I put a light on them. I shine to them because you're doing quality work and you should be rewarded for it, whether
Oh, for
you're
sure.
signed
And
to a company or not. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe this person is actually works, at a rival company and they can't talk about it, but it's a really good channel. It doesn't have a lot of
it's
content, but
it's a
still,
possibility. I mean, it could just be independent and having fun with it, hoping to be picked up, or they could be working underneath the table trying to show somebody their skill because only getting to do this much in their company, like you were just saying.
yeah. You know what? It might be too. It might be practice because I last week we did our last episode. I showed we were talking about the loyal leatherhead that I had made the sculpt
Oh
and I
yes.
had done half of the mouth, whatever. I did that on my free time. I wasn't hired for anybody, but I did it as sort of a practice because the better a modeler you are, you could just keep moving your skill set to something else. So it might
Yeah.
be that like this person might just be a rigger, might be an animator, might be a renderer because that's a job in itself too. Because when you get into animation, you see just how big it is. Animation's as big as medicine. You can be a
Oh
doctor, you
yeah.
can be an ER doctor. There's a million avenues to go in that. So I wanted to, thumbs up to your work, buddy. The next point, and these are like quick hits. The full photo releases came out for the Super Seven Lord said that we were kind
Oh
of
yeah.
talking about that I hadn't seen. Now all of the pictures are out. Everything's out for that. What do you
Yeah.
think? Because now that everything's out, what do you think? Because I don't want to step on you. Go ahead.
I'm impressed with what they give you. Actually, all they took
Well,
away it looks like was a snake. The snake's gone. And then
yeah,
now you got the extra hands, you got the staff, you got the bomb things that make the monsters grow. All you're missing is really the snake, and that's really wasn't that important because in the TV show, the snake just turned into the staff, so it was just like
yeah,
a
it was a one
extra thing they do
episode
in the
thing.
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even the color scheme, I think for glow in the dark with green, well, kind of a that very green color plus the gold looks really good. And then you get to the visor, and this is why I have an issue. The visor is white,
Hmm.
and I understand it's supposed to glow better, like you said, what we were talking about, but it makes him look like a good guy, not a bad guy. Like
Yeah,
the visor makes it look good. It's like, wait, with the gold and then the visor, it makes him look like a good guy, not the bad guy. So,
yeah,
again, it's like I said on my channel, hard pass.
yeah.
Because again, it's not just because it's a secondary paint job, but it made him look too non-villain.
Too different.
They could
Is
have done something. They could.
is that what you mean? Like
It's not.
it
It's not
doesn't
even
really look
different.
like Lord Zed because it's a green
It
guy
doesn't.
with
Well,
gold accents,
yeah, he
right?
could fit in with the Ninja Turtle. It's-
Yeah,
yeah, but the overall visor on his helmet makes him look like a good guy. It doesn't make him look like a bad guy. You know,
yeah,
and that's the thing. It
yeah.
makes him look too good. Anyways, I could go on for hours why I don't like this guy.
Yeah, I'll be brief about this. I'm disappointed. Why would you make a character that's based in red all green? And
Hmm.
I have to see the actual final one because if it's translucent, that it's see through, or if it's the glow in the dark version, or what specific plastic are they using? I don't think it looks like Lord Zed. I really don't. Like you look at it and it's a green dude with muscles and gold accents. Like that
And
don't look like
tubes.
Lord Zed. Yeah, and tubes. I think it kills the effect because remember I was talking. I hadn't seen the images before, and I was hoping that they were using like the Toxie type technology of making it, like glowy. But I thought they were
Yeah.
going to do it in red because Lord Zed was vibing in red, and like I don't know
Hmm.
why they decided to go all green there. I
Well,
think it
this would have been
hard pass. I don't collect the line anyways, but even if I were,
this would have been a perfect time to bring out Madame Woe, limited edition San Diego Comic Con Madame Woe. This would have been perfect. And you know what? People would have
yeah,
bought it because why? It's a limited edition.
yeah, yeah. Especially if you did all that work, if you already sculpted, if you already modeled, if you just want to make a small run, you can make a small run.
Yeah,
I mean, your
it's kind of
figures are
like what
made to
Hasbro's
order
doing.
anyway. Yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah. Now
your
I know
idea
you
is
probably
small
have
run,
this on
right?
your yeah. It's
Like I
like
said,
I'm sure you have this on your notes somewhere, and if you don't, I'd be really surprised. But what speaking of pre-made already made in the works, like you'll see in GameStop right now, the Morpher is back. Now I haven't been to my
yeah,
GameStop, but I've been seeing it all over the place that you can go buy the Power Morpher, the
yeah. I was sending you
OG
some of those
Hasbro
links.
Power
People are
Morpher.
popping up. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
And they're popping up all over Facebook because after you sent me the picture, I went on my Facebook and boom, I had like 3 people showing, oh my God, oh, it's on the show, but I can't touch it because they're not released until the 29th, but it's there. It's like, okay, some people can buy it right now and some people can't, but they can be teased. Entertainment Earth, you can't buy it until August. So next month.
Yeah.
I have it on pre-order, but you know what? I've been really thinking about it. It's been sitting in pre-order for a long time. I'm thinking about canceling it
Well, at
because
least you know it's real now.
it
That was the thing, right?
yeah,
Because like
yeah.
we talked about this like what 5 6 months ago, really? Like because time keeps passing. We talked about this sometime in February. We're in like the end of July, basically.
Yeah, but the reason I'm thinking
And yeah,
about passing on it,
yeah,
sorry, the reason I'm thinking about passing on it isn't because it's a Hasbro product. I love the Morpher. That Tommy Morpher, the Mass Morpher is perfect.
hmm,
And this one's actually just recreation of the Bandai one, but in adult form, recreation of the Legacy Morpher. Uh,
hmm,
but you can go to GameStop or you can wait a while, and when no one's buying them anymore, it's gonna go on discount. So it's like buy it now, wait for it. Because as
yeah,
far as I know, it could just fade out real fast and go to like Ross or something, and you could buy it for like $15.
yeah.
But again,
I don't see it with this because this is such a rare
I don't.
thing. It's the coins,
But
like
yeah, it's the coins.
it's the
But
Mighty
again,
Morphin
I'm not.
coins too. This isn't like the turbo coins. Like, you'd be like maybe, but it's
Yeah,
pretty good. It
but
seems like a
again,
small run, anyways. It seems like a
oh,
very
it's gonna be
limited run
it's pushing
for
the
whatever it
warehouse
is.
stuff out.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what they're doing, pushing the warehouse. But again, Playmates is getting it. Playmates is supposed to be releasing Mighty Morphin. They're gonna release the Morpher. And they're gonna keep
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure Hasbro's gonna be like, you gotta keep this part of the Morpher looking like this and this. It's gonna be one of their a collector line Morphers, I'm sure, because Playmates does that. They do have collector lines. But I'm just not feeling it, honest. I'm just not feeling it. It's like I really don't it's like another $69 that shouldn't be that much because it's old stock. It really should be back down to whatever it was originally. But inflation
Yeah,
and all that,
maybe it's not old stock. Maybe it was just already in production.
it's
Like, oh,
possible.
okay, like this is what I mean. You hired me to make your toy, right? You hired me to make
Mhm.
100,000 morphers. Let's say 100,000. I gave you 80,000. I still owe you 20,000.
Yeah.
I gave you here's your 80. I still owe you 20. So I have to keep the machine running to make a new set of those 20 that you're missing. And if you call me up, you know what? Make 40 instead of 20. So that the machines are already running, everything's already pressing. The boxes are still being pressed and painted and printed. Like everything is already in motion anyway. So oh, you know what? I promised you I was gonna give it to you in March. All right, give it to me. I'll give it to you in June, but in June I'll give you 40 instead of the 20 that I originally owed you. If you give me a little time, that could probably be it. You know what I mean? Because not every
Mhm.
single thing of Power Rangers came to a massive halt, especially
No.
if something like this. Because we could talk for days about all of the mistakes of the Lightning Collection, but that came
Oh
to a
yeah.
hard stop. That came to a hard stop. All of the other things came, but this is role play. This is completely different, and this is the morpher. This if you're gonna do anything, you know what I mean. If it's the morpher, so
Well,
I think it
let me
might be
ask you.
that issue.
Let me ask you this: A, do you have it? Did you already have one?
No,
Are you gonna buy
no, I
one
don't.
just to have?
I I never thought of it because I've never been a role play guy. So it's
You know,
not
to me,
really it's not for me. You know what I mean? Like
yeah.
no, serious. Like
No,
if
no,
I
I
was a
get you.
role play guy, I'd get the first thing I'd probably buy would be Jason's sword. You know the big. Even if I don't get the all of
Yeah.
the other ones, the daggers or whatever, you still want the leader's sword. It's like oh, I want Leonardo's sword. The double katanas, or I
No,
want Batman's batarang. I'm not a prop guy, which is weird because I do make props and I do make my own toy. I just
well, see, the
I'm not a
reason I'm
prop for others.
see the
I'm
reason
not a
I'm
prop
asking,
for others.
I'm not a person that does role playing or cross whatever, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm a fan of somebody like Tommy. I bought that Master Morpher. It had more
Hmm.
sentimental value than just the Tommy thing. It had more to do with what my past was in my family, but that sounds really weird. But I would have to get into that another conversation.
Yeah.
But I got it, and again, all it's doing is a collecting thing. I have it on the shelf, and I can just see
Hmm.
it. Same thing with the Dragon Digger. I have it right behind it. It's there. I don't touch it. I don't play it. I'm not planning on dressing up
Yeah.
as the Green Ranger. You
Yeah.
know, I think it's a cool little collector piece.
Yeah. I
So
I wouldn't mind it like having it on top of my TV or something because it'd be a
yeah,
one
yeah,
shot
exactly.
buy.
One shot.
It's
Because I'm
not
not.
it's not constantly.
No.
Oh, I need all 30 morphers from all 30 years and all 30 battleizers and
Oh no. See, that's the thing. People
I'm
do
not
that.
going
People are like,
down that rabbit hole.
I need every morphin from every show. I need every edition of it. No, I don't play that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not doing. But as a one-off, yeah. You know what? I could see this actually selling really well for people that don't even collect toys. People just want it as like a centerpiece somewhere. Like, oh, it's in the corner of my cabinet. Oh, those are the power coins. Because it comes with a little
Well,
stamp. So,
yeah.
so I could see that
So
appealing to the casuals, not just the
yeah. So
diehards. Like, you know, the next news item: the Street Sharks Wave 2 is out now for pre-order on
mm,
Walmart. You've probably seen the two other sharks and Dr. Paranoid. I think
I
yesterday or
have.
today
Yeah.
they dropped the pre-orders for them.
You know what
What you
else
think?
dropped today?
What
Walmart has the remastered on the website right now. All four of
the
them.
the turtles?
Mm-hmm. The
Oh,
40th
because yeah,
anniversary remastered
yeah.
ones, and they're $12.99.
Oh
So
man,
don't go on any other website to buy them because you're going to be spending way too much money. Yeah,
yeah. I might have to pick those up because I haven't seen them in stores. I haven't seen that big display thing in stores yet.
I've only seen that display on YouTube. No,
Yeah.
I got notified. Like I was promised by Walmart and Yeah. I was
Mm,
like, okay, fine. I'll do it. I'll do it. So they
yeah.
should be here soon.
Speaking
Should
of
be
Walmart,
interesting.
yeah, that's a great segue into the next news item. Toxie from Toxic Crusaders has hit Walmart physical stores because I saw it
Oh wow.
yesterday when I was there. I didn't pick it up because I had to do the battle of, do I put gas or do I buy a toy? Do I buy put
Oh
gas or do I buy a toy? I had to fight that battle, and the gas won.
yeah.
See,
Well,
more
I
automotive.
I I battled myself with these turtles
Yeah,
until I got a coupon activated on my checkout by Total Luck, and instead of spending what is supposed to be spent, it was actually discounted way
yeah,
lower than it was like but paying uh no taxes, no shipping, and like back to like $10 a piece instead of
oh,
$12 a piece. So it was like it's like damn it, I'm not gonna get a better chance than that. Click.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You see the pictures of Toxie, and then when you have the box in your hand,
Hmm.
bro, that is a ridiculously big box for a 5 inch figure. It is like this big. It is wide like that. Like, it's ungodly big. But
And
I
this is
guess
at
that's kind of
Walmart.
the point. Yeah, yeah, that's at Walmart. They have next to the Naruto and all of the fake Japanese stuff that they have,
Okay.
the
Yeah.
anime not anime section. Yeah, that section, that's where they have
Yeah.
they have it, in this like weird thing, but they have them there. I was like, man, what are you doing? And I guess the idea is to like be so big you can't be ignored. But the
Yeah.
figures are not that big. It's 5 inches. I know it's like a quarter of an inch bigger than the original 4.5 inch figure, but it's still very Varner Studios ish if you've ever seen it, because they it's not a one for one recreation of the figure, but it's pretty close. It's like a 90%, recreation. They didn't
Okay.
add any more articulation because now I could tell you this because now I've seen it in hand. There's not any extra articulation. It's very much the Toxie you had in like 91 or whatever. It's just one of the arms is a little more extended and one of the legs is a little longer than just being crotched out. It's just a little more stretched out. And it's not even the leg, it's more just the pose that the figure is molded into. But it's still
Uh,
nice. I will get it. It just,
not
that
today.
wasn't the time. Yeah, not today. The next news item, we have another Power Ranger thing here. So, excuse me, Austin St. John and Walter Jones, they're releasing more content. They're they're dropping more videos. So, for whatever you want to think of, if you're a fan of them, they are releasing more stuff. They are really, because they just, I turned on YouTube and I was like, oh, this channel has a new video 1 day ago. So as of 1 day ago, they're still making content. They're reviewing Time Force, I believe. Uh,
Yeah,
the channel is
I
called,
seen. Yeah.
yeah, you've seen it, right? It's called
Hmm.
Fan Word. I think it's
Yeah,
like a channel through a corporation that kind of sponsors them or something like that.
it's a corporation because there's other famous people on there too.
Oh, it's not specifically their channel. It's just like, it's like a group channel. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
put in
like
my videos, you put in your videos, that type of thing.
well, kinda. You have to be kind of famous, because the idea is you sign up, and you'll see this every once in a while, like on Instagram and stuff. You
Hmm.
sign up for their fan word account,
Hmm.
and also say John will do this little like postcard type thing, and you'll sign it, and you'll have an autograph sent to your house when you sign up for it. And I
Oh,
think, oh, yeah, I think Jones does it too, but I don't know. But I know Austin does for sure. Uh,
okay.
I did
Oh,
one of their I did one of the giveaways because it was free to sign up, and they sent
mhm.
me a sticker, and it was an Austin State John sticker, and it's like a Tyrannosaurus head.
Oh, there
It's
you
not
go.
it's not actually it's autographed, but it's kind of neat. I didn't win
Yeah.
for, of course, because if I was, I would be going to San Diego right now. Yeah,
Yeah, I
but it's
don't
still
know,
kind
but
of cool.
we could talk about that too if you want to pause there for a second. The whole going to San Diego, not going to San Diego, getting a badge, having to do this, going to. I've never understood it.
No,
Specifically, San Diego, right? Have you
we could
ever
talk
gone
about that
to?
later. No, I've never
Yeah.
gone to San Diego. A lot of this
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
that you have to go to is expensive.
Oh,
Like listen to
I've gone
people.
to things. I've just
No,
not gone to
yeah,
that one
no.
specifically. But
I know that one's expensive, expensive. You have to, like you said, pay for the entrance, pay for this, pay for
the
that.
badge, and it's
Yeah,
a
you have to pay
lottery
for all.
system or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, they sent me an email like a month ago. They were like, "Oh, you could go to Comic Con San Diego if you become a legend, and to be because I don't know one of their tiers is legend, and it's like $2,000 for the entrance." I was like, "What? 2 G's
Oh,
to go to San Diego, and it's not even a for sure. Plus, you have to pay for the hotel, and you have to go to this, and your food and your amenities, the and
the flights and everything.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a yeah, and you better not buy nothing when you actually get there, because that just keeps raising the. Well, we'll
Mhm.
get into that on another time. Getting back to these notes here, because you know, so there's two new products that I saw today that are Dino Charge based, and that's a calendar and a poster, and they're at Dollar Tree. Funny enough,
Okay. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
You figure,
Why
hey,
not?
yeah. Yeah, yeah. The post, the calendar is for like 16 months, and I was looking at it. I was like, "All right, bro, you want to release that at Dollar Tree? It's something, I guess."
There's
So
something. Yeah.
there's that. Hey, if, I got the poster because the poster it was $1.25 for the poster. I'm not gonna say no to a poster for $1.25.
Yeah.
Regular posters nowadays are like $6 anyways. I just have
Yeah.
to
But
find where I'm gonna put it.
it's like Super 7 released a new Power Ranger t shirt, and I do not even want to look at the price because I know they're usually pretty expensive. But
Yeah.
it's a Megazord, and it looks nice, but it's like they're expensive. Super 7 Hasbro
I've never
t-shirts are
bought any
great.
of those. Yeah, I've never bought any of those Super Seven shirts. I'm already committed enough with the turtles. That's enough commitment for me. Uh,
That's why I'm trying to
my-
stay away from Super 7s, Turtles. Let's just stick with Playmates.
yeah.
Yeah.
So next news item: NECA has released the Triceraton, the Gladiator version, which is basically like a almost naked Triceraton. Like he's got no shirt, he's got no shoes, he's got he's basically just wearing a loincloth. For those that
Wow.
collect it, I just wanted to put that out there. If you're looking for it, it is popping up now. Next thing, the pizza launcher. I saw it at Target today. So this is
Okay.
it's physically hitting it, and it's $40. And the
That's
box
not bad.
is all right. It felt pretty light because I remember what is it? Maybe it's just like childhood memories, but I remember this big box for the pizza launcher, and it was heavy. I picked up this thing, and bro, it didn't weigh nothing. Like it was like
I
I don't
might
know. It
actually
felt
have
pretty hollow. The pizza
I
launcher,
might actually yeah, the original one. I'd
yeah,
have to go look here.
yeah. I mean, maybe they took out the electronics of it. Maybe it had like rolling wheels.
Yeah, it did
I
have
never
rolling reels.
have, yeah, but motorized wheels. That's what I meant. Motorized wheels.
Oh,
It's all wheels roll. Shit, that's
yeah.
the concept. But yeah,
Not
maybe
all of them. I have a set of something that doesn't roll now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it's yeah, in any case.
yeah. Next little news bite. Mondo, their turtles, the big 80 $90 ones. The
The vinyl
packaging has
ones.
been yeah, the Sophie vinyl, whatever, Sophie vinyl. They released their packaging style, and they're going with blister. And yeah, the design is not horrible. It's just very generic looking. So if you see it, it looks like something out of like b boys hip hop type thing. type of brick pattern. That's what they're going
Well, you know
for.
what?
So that's what they're going for.
I'm kind of happy with that because now you know you're not paying for packaging; you're paying for the actual product. Because sometimes you get product and it's so like not big, but you're paying more packaging costs
Yeah,
than the product. So it's kind of nice.
yeah. I think that was a mistake for them because considering how big these figures are, you don't want them in a blister because they're gonna scuff up. Blister, especially
Yeah.
for that, I'd put them in something like this. Like you see a windowed box, so you could see the figure. And by the way, this is not lighting the world on fire. Once you actually open the box and see these,
Up close.
yeah. Once you have it in hand, it's like it's not
Again,
what.
it's just I don't think it was supposed to go. Oh my god, this thing is amazing. I don't think that's what the idea behind that one was. I think it was just more of a visual piece. I
Yeah,
think that's all
yeah,
that really was. And that's what I was gonna take. It was just as a art
yeah. But
piece. You know,
yeah, once you have it, it's
I mean,
curb your
you got to think about
enthusiasm.
it. That's really related to the people that used to collect the comic books, and it was a
Yeah,
really big fan of the turtles. You know, it wasn't meant for kids to play with. It was just a piece that you would put together and put up. It was like a statue that you would put together. That's $300 statue. You
yeah,
know,
because
but
it was a drawing. It wasn't supposed to even
yeah,
be made, really. So this is out of
exactly.
concept for pitching for because this was the designs for pitching for getting funding. This is what Playmates was shopping around to people. Hey, look, invest in the Ninja Turtles. We can do this. We can do that. We can do.
Mhm.
It's basically a demo disc
Yeah,
as a
that's exactly.
drawing turned into a toy. Uh,
Yeah,
but yeah, getting back to the blisters for Mondo. So they have the blisters for all four turtles, which is going to confuse some people now because does that mean that they're going to release all four turtles at the same time now? Because all the images have come out for all four turtles in one way or
yeah,
another. All four turtles are designed and done, and with Ray Fillet and Mondo. I think there's six characters right now that are floating, right? That we
at
know of for
least
sure.
yes.
Yeah, that are guaranteed. There's six. So there's that. And the final news item for today is there the second Mighty Morphin Green Ranger. The I think the character's name is Matt or something, but the design is of the felt. The it's sort of the Barbie style that the characters wearing cloth goods and stuff like that, and the plastic shield and the helmet is the only basic plastic.
Yeah,
There's the pre-order that I think it's 3-0, but I'd have to check again because I was looking at it on Toy News International, and man, all of their pop-ups keep like freezing my iPad. Bro, that guy, as informative as he is, wow, going into the actual site is spammy AF. Have you
really.
ever gone to his the Toy News International thing?
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yes, yes, I have. Yeah,
You
I visit some of the.
bro.
I get some of
Oh
my
my.
I get some of my pictures there sometimes for when I do my little news thing on my channel because they're so
He's
nice
got
and clear,
yeah, yeah,
and
no,
they're
he
usually
he gets
creepy for
there.
everybody else.
Yeah, but that boy puts a lot of pop-ups in his every
Oh
time you
yes, he
open that
does.
site, except cookies, we got 34 cookies. Like, jeez, bro.
Right?
Take it take it easy with the damn cookies. And now the next
You gotta,
little
gotta have
segment.
some milk with those cookies. Milk and
Yeah,
cookies, man.
yeah, there you go. The next little segment for us. You got any pickups this week, or you're dried out?
Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet. I got one
No.
thing, one pickup that I got, uh, and it's this bad boy right here.
Oh, well, that's actually really cool. You
The
got
the Prince
He-Man
Adam and
and
Cringer.
the
Yeah,
uh
yeah. I saw it, and I
that's
was like, there was no way I was gonna
I
pass
love
this one.
I love how it says 80s on there.
Yeah, to make you feel older than you are. Like
Right?
this happened in 1985. Shut up. I already feel old because every time I see Ninja Turtles now, it's got that 40th thing on the corner. That means
I know.
that means a lot
You
of
know.
things, bro.
Well, I'm just gonna make myself sound really old.
Yeah,
That means I'm 1 year older than the turtles. 1 year.
yeah,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
crazy.
Luckily, I'm still 16, bro, because
And on
I'm
that
turning
note, see ya.
16. Yeah,
Just kidding.
I'm
Just
sweet
kidding.
16 over here. Yeah, no, but this, hey, time stops for no one, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, this seems like a very good price. It was $30. $30, and I got it at retail. I was just at a Target, and they just happened to have it. I was like, man,
Well,
there's no way
again,
I'm.
that's not bad. If you break it down, that's $15 a piece
Yeah,
for those kids, and they have extra heads. Even I mean, look at that.
yeah. This is usually any Origins figure is usually $20. So if you pay like $7 for this, $3 for packaging, come on, you're all right.
Exactly.
You're all right. So now you ready for the topic of the day?
Yes. Let's do this thing.
Yeah, let's talk some IDW loyal subjects, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with broken weapons.
With broken.
I just spoiled it.
There you go. Okay, that's it. We're done. We're done. We got the
Oh,
spoiler.
have a
Let's
nice
get the
show,
intro
everybody. Have a nice
out.
night. Yeah. All right, so let's get into the images. Do you have any of these, by the way?
I do not collect IDW. Actually, I haven't collected Ninja Turtles since I was a kid. So these Walmart ones I just picked up are going to be the newest turtles I have. I
Okay.
try to stay away from the turtle line because when I started recollecting, they have so many damn lines. It's like which one would I go for? You know, yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so this image, as you could see, that's all of them. They don't always want to stand up. And this was a flat surface that I was taking these pictures on. So
well,
there you
Donnie's
go.
just being lazy.
Yeah. We can move on
Yeah,
to the next image if you want. Yeah, so there's Donnie. The sculpts are good. The sculpts are good. It's just I don't know, bro. This those hands too. Those hands do not want to give any rhythm. So even if the weapons were better made, they're gonna snap because just those hands are like this and they're staying like
yeah.
this forever. They're like almost little balls with little pegs out on the corners of them. And there's the alternate heads. That's the secondary heads, the angry
I like
heads.
I like the Mikey head. It looks like he's just screaming at somebody.
Yeah.
Donnie looks like
The
he's mad for a computer breaking or something.
yeah. Oh, their bandanas in the back are a different plastic. That's not sculpted in. That's a different piece. So you know. So you can
Yeah,
move the bandanas and stuff.
I think the NECA ones, the ones for the Comic Con, the
Hmm.
comic book ones,
Hmm.
Kevin Eastman and the Lloyd ones,
Hmm.
they're interchangeable. You can take those off and interchange them. I don't know if these can, but
Yeah, you can. You can. They're just that plastic is not the same plastic as the head plastic. That is a very hard plastic, and if you break that little peg, you don't have a bandana anymore. A tail to the bandana, if you will. But we
yeah.
can move on.
Oops. Oh,
Yeah,
that one didn't come out right. There
yeah.
you go.
Those are all the weapons for the characters that are, broken in box. And
Broken
that,
inbox.
yeah, because when you open the box, that's how they fall out. I like loyal subjects because I'm not gonna, but really like that's a no, bro. Let's move on to the next image.
This is sideways. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's the back
those
of the
are
box.
those are the cards. Those are the because every figure comes with these collected cards, which is a cool idea. I like that. Like in our reviews, we try to show you the positives and the negatives. We don't just like this is garbage or this is great. This is garbage. This is great. No,
Yeah.
just hey, we did it with with
Scumbug.
Wingnut. We
Oh,
did it with Wingnut. We did it with the glow in the dark turtles. We've done it with last time we did one of these was last year with the Krang. Remember the Krang's android body? I think that was like the second or third episode we ever did, and
Yeah.
had a lot of positives. The only negatives really were just the bends, but
Yeah, the
we can
bends
move
on
on.
those ones are nasty.
Yeah, we can move
Oh,
on.
there's
Yeah, that's all four of them.
these kind of the image kind of reminds me of the which one was it? The 2000 the CGI one, the one Nickelodeon
Hmm.
had. That's
Hmm.
what these remind me of.
Yeah, it's nice artwork. There's nothing wrong with that. They look cool.
Oh, extra hands.
Yeah,
Everybody loves the extra hand, especially the one that flips you off.
bro. If those hands gave you any rhythm, the weapons wouldn't break so easily. Because, jeez, bro, you try to put any weapons on that, you feel like you're gonna break it. You're putting a lot of friction on those joints. Their pegs are fine though. I'll give them credit. Like the peg to actually connect the hand to the wrist or whatever.
Yeah.
Once it's on there good. So there's a positive for you guys. There's the team right there. They don't look bad. Like I
No, they
said,
don't look
the
bad at all.
the sculpt ain't bad. It's just tweaks, bro.
It's
If they
different.
tweak this a little, yeah. If they tweak up the some of the joints on the feet, because the joints on the elbows and the knees, they're bad. But this specific sculpt style, it kind of plays with it, so it's not as horrible as their original run of turtles. Remember the ones that are all light green?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they never.
those are very hard to, like, I guess accept is the word, but these are because these are cut different, so these are designed different, so it's much different. So there's them. They don't look bad, like I said. They're just and little tweaks too. Like, you don't need to put that much articulation into the feet if it's not going to hold its weight. Because if you do that,
Yeah,
what's the point? I'd rather not have an ankle cut and make sure that the legs are sturdy than give you, unsturdy legs. 'Cause nobody wants
exactly.
unsturdy legs. Yeah. Is there any more images, or I think that was it?
I think I might have a
Oh yeah,
few more.
yeah. That's the back of them. I like showing the back of them.
Oh yeah, they're
They're
different than most.
yeah. Like I said, those belts and those are a negative here. Those are not great because I
Yeah,
showed you the holster for Leonardo was broken in box. The holster for the
yeah.
katana. So there's no way to fix that. Even if you glue it on, every time you slide in and slide out the katanas, you're gonna break that. So
So what happened to Mikey's eye?
that's how it's sculpted.
Wow.
That's not a paint defect or anything either. That's why I wanted to take that close up picture to show exactly that's what it looks like, because it looks like they forgot to paint one eye. No, that is what it is. So that looks fine right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't mind these heads either because they kind of show their personalities too. That one's a little weird when you see it in person. Go back to the Raphael for a second.
Okay.
Yeah, his eyes are looking up when he should be looking at you. So, but it is what it is. I mean, also, let's be real. If you have another set of weapons, you could probably flip them out, and you'd be all right.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean,
Yeah,
again, these companies make great turtles and all that. It's just what line do you want it? What do you want to spend for each turtle? What do you want to spend for any of the action figures you pick up? You got
yeah,
lots of companies making the same things,
yeah,
different interpretations of it. Sometimes the same sculpts and everything, just different sizes.
mm,
It's all about
yeah.
this. But again, I heard bad things about loyal subjects, NECA, all sorts of different ones, not just for turtles, but for different action figures and stuff like that. You
Oh
know,
well, yeah. There's a big positive now that you bring it up that I wanted to say. These don't feel like they're broken. Like you sometimes you grab a NECA figure and you're like, man, this thing is broken already, or you pop out the leg and it'll never pop back in, or you broke the little ball hinge, the
Mhm.
swiveler thing. No, with these you can probably like bash them a little bit. They have some
Oh
give.
wow.
That's what I mean. They have some give to them. The problem with these turtles, and I'll say it and I'll say it again, is the weapons and the belts are garbage and the hands don't move. Your hand is like this. You can't slide it. I'm not trying to make it a rude gesture. I literally you can't slide
You are.
in the well, I'm talking about a katana. You could think what you think.
Yeah.
We're a wholesome family show here, buddy.
Sure.
you, you
Sure.
you can't slide in the damn katana because you'll break it, bro. The katanas were broken before. Like Leonardo has these effects to his katanas, right? You put
Yeah.
them on. As soon as you put them on, you hear that's it. You'll never fix that katana in your life. So,
That's insane.
yeah. Oh, you know what? These figures would be fine too if you want to give them to your kid, because as long as you take away the weapons and they don't care about the belts, they'll be all right. You know,
Yeah.
for the price point, I got them all on clearance because I mean, really, let's
I mean,
is it a $20 figure? Is it worth $20? Is it worth $22 with tax or
but,
whatever?
but again, here, this is another rabbit hole that a lot of collectors are now talking about.
Yeah,
Inflations of collecting. Because
yeah,
honestly, people want these right off the store shelves. But when they really look at it, the price and look at what they're going through in life, it's more, do I wait or do I pick it up now? If I
yeah,
wait, do I get it because it's limited? Or do I spend extra money later down the road on eBay, what's not, or whatever?
yeah. That's
But
true.
the problem is some of these figures that are limited are never
Hmm.
limited. Good
Hmm.
example with my line. The ultraviolet, or not ultraviolet, I guess it'd be the violet Rita, the alternate Rita. I still can
Yeah,
find on Big Bad Toy Store. I can still find on Entertainment Earth.
yeah.
You
I've
can't
seen
find it
them.
on Super 7 website, but it's like you still can find it. It's been what, over a year, and this was a limited thing.
Yeah,
You know,
I've seen
it's
her
not
on
it's not a very
Amazon. Amazon's got a bunch of them
yeah, you
because
can find it on Amazon.
I was gonna buy one and it says, "Oh, 35 left." I was like, "Well, you better
That thing
drop that
gets
price because
discounted
that takes
so
up a
much.
lot of space."
Oh, watch Amazon. It does drop. It does drop a
Yeah,
lot.
yeah, man.
Usually down to like $35 sometimes, but it's not, in my
Yeah,
opinion, still not worth it. But also on Amazon, as you hold up the original sketch originally, they have a collector's bundle of original sketch. You get four turtles and a Donatello comic book, and
yeah,
it's $69. But well, like you said, you don't think it's worth it. The turtles itself, you think it's kind of whatever. When you open up the packaging, and you're probably right. Uh,
you
Comic
you
book
want me to
prices.
show them to you? I'll show them to
Yeah,
you.
go ahead, show it, show it.
If we got a minute here, because
Oh, we're under an hour so far. We still got time.
yeah, no, but like usually our shows are news subject or subject news, and
Yeah, yeah.
I think we're doing good time. So what the hell? Let's do an impromptu review of this.
There you go.
So there it is. Paint's perfect. There's a positive. Okay, it's got this little hinge, so it'll go down like that. It'll go up there. It doesn't go up anymore, not because it can't, but just because of the other side of the shell. The feet are hollow.
Yeah,
The hands, they're cut here, so that's why it looks awkward there. But the hands have their little joint there, so it moves. And I believe there's elbow wrist articulation there.
nice.
So there is articulation. I'm not bashing this. I'm just. It might also be, and I'll be the first to admit, it might just be like turtle fatigue. You know what I mean? Like you've seen so many turtles, it's like, all right, bro. Oh,
But
this is the
again, like
new Red Ranger. Like that's Red Ranger 75 for me, bro. I'm all right. I'm be
yeah,
all right here.
right. I have 200 Voltrons, different sizes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
I saw you were talking about on your channel. You were talking about that Voltron, the Super 7 one
a
that comes in that
reaction
box.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that looks pretty cool.
yeah, it's a
That's
reaction figure. I was really
yeah,
surprised to see it was reaction and not um like an ultimate because it looks like it's an ultimate box, not a reaction box.
yeah. These are the
Yeah, those ain't
swords.
bad. Yeah,
See these.
they're supposed to.
Look. I could play with this all day. It's not like the loyal subjects that I open the box and they're already turning into pieces. Look.
Come
I'm
on.
literally talking to you and they're still not breaking. They're still
Yeah,
not nothing. This is good plastic. This is
it's
what it's
Playmate.
supposed to do. Yeah.
It's Playmates. What do you expect? Playmates last forever, just like the
Yeah.
Nintendo cartridges. No.
Yeah. The one I guess hindrance is because of the way the shell is lined out. That's as far as you're gonna kick. Okay,
Yeah.
but there's also a bend here, so if you wanted to, you can bend that far. So that's basically what you
Nice.
can do with this. You could put them in some poses. I'm not saying this isn't articulated or unposable. It's just like I said, it's one of those. You know what I mean? It's Leonardo 500. So
Yeah. But again, even I could see it. I'm gonna do a review when I finally get them.
yeah,
But again, they're a statue. They're just a piece of art. You're just supposed to put them on their mounts and call it a day. Put the sword over their head on Leonardo and whatever else was the idea. Um,
yeah.
Next time, I'm hoping to get the San Diego Comic Con ones where they're black and white, but those are still good too.
Yeah, this is actually look. I don't know if you could see that, but this is a sculpt, and then there's a shell on top of it. See on the
Hmm.
side of it. This
Yeah,
shell is hindering some of the actual
articulation.
articulation. Yeah, and some of the flow of the figure, but that's
Yeah,
not the figure's fault. It's just the way it was designed. It's supposed to look like this too. You can't always
exactly.
that's garbage. No,
But
that's the design. If it's the design, what are you gonna do? Talk bad
but
about the
again, it
design?
shows what Playmates has done over the years and shows that they can do more articulation for less costs. It's not the whole point of articulation costs more to make. What they're
Yeah,
showing me, at least me, is with this one and the other one, is that articulation doesn't cost much more, maybe $1 or two more to do in these cases. When you're a big name company,
yeah,
but like Super 7 would tell you more articulation, more money it costs to make. And I'm thinking to myself, well, Playmates just did it and it doesn't cost that much more.
oh
You're
well,
still getting a $12 figure, $15 figure, and not 55, 45.
yeah,
You know,
yeah. I'd be happier with the low since we're the topic of today is loyal subject. I think I'd be happier if they just did it like this. You make a bandana with the points. This
Mhm.
stuff that you can move the bandanas. If you're not good at that, don't do that. Stick to your strengths. You know,
Yeah.
but that's me. And before we wrap up, I did want to leave you guys with one thing that I think would be a cool idea for Super 7 to do. And this is very much just a repaint. So, about a year and a half ago, I think there was Lightning Collection did the Lord Zed and Rita the marriage one, right?
Oh yes, yes, they did.
What I think they Super 7 could do is they could go revisit that idea and make Rita in the white dress like a bride, and you make Lord Zed, but you make him in a skin colored tuxedo. So you keep the head
Hmm.
red, you keep the arms, metallic, you still keep the wires. So you make it like your wedding, the wedding of Zed and Rita, 2-pack. I think that'd be a cool idea.
Well,
And I think it would
okay. I don't know
sell.
if you heard.
It's
Yeah.
recolor, it's repainting. You're not remolding anything really. There's your $1 million idea, Super 7.
Well, here's something interesting. I don't know if you heard about it, but GI Joe Reaction Plus figures.
Oh, we were gonna talk about that, but we didn't get to last time. You were
So
gonna
we
go ahead.
yeah. So I guess the idea of the Reaction Plus figures. Now I could be totally wrong. If someone's out there listening, correct me if I'm wrong. But it's supposed to be like
Hmm.
a 4-inch figure with more articulation. But that's why it's called Plus. It's supposed to come with more than just the one like gun or something. I could see
Hmm.
them making a Power Ranger line like that. But again, that would be perfect if they kept the cost down to $20 for the reaction, because they're going to get rid
Okay.
of the standard reaction line, is what Brian said on the first Friday. They want to get that out of the stores and
Well,
get the reaction plus line, the GI Joe
yeah,
in there.
what they're
So
doing is okay. So from what I understood, and because I checked into this actually a little bit. So originally, the O thing means that they're going to be O rings, reaction
mhm,
plus for GI Joe. So
yeah,
now those figures are gonna like mix in with your original GI Joe figures a lot better than these, 5 points of articulation reaction figures. So I think they're gonna do more cartoon based because I don't think they're gonna rehash every single one of the original ones, especially considering how their cycles are. Also,
mhm,
yes, you're right. They're not pushing out, but they're like stopping reaction for GI Joe to reaction plus
yeah,
because they need to try to get this concept over. Because if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. People, you know what I mean. So you have to try it. And what the the interviews were saying is they're doing that for the time being, but that's not a permanent. That's just for a retail thing to get it out of stock in Targets and WalMarts and whatever's left of FYE or whatever stores is actually, ordering them is keeping
yeah,
them around, but that doesn't mean that not going back to regular reaction. What I'd like them to do, but I don't even know if it's legally possible to do, is make new characters for the Ninja Turtles, but in the 4-inch scale, and keep that line going. Because if you made an Ultimate Karai, you can make a regular Karai for the original show, for the original run anyway, and you're gonna repaint that. I've said it when I saw the images. I'm gonna buy it, and I can tell you right now, you're gonna repaint that figure anyways. You're gonna because you have to make her mix in with the Foot Clan anyways if you want that style. So you could do
yeah.
that. Uh, oh, by the way, the Karai and the Ninja Newscaster April, they share a lot of the same body. So just
Oh yeah, it
just
looked
a
like
little
you already saw it.
yeah, just a little FYI, because I've seen some of the reviews on it. I'm getting them, so it's not a thing for me. I'm just not getting them at this particular moment in time. But there's that. Uh, yeah, and I think that's good for today. Unless you have anything else you want to run, and cover.
No, I think that's it.
Awesome sauce. Thanks everyone for joining the show. Share. Leave your comments. Share with the big companies. We said it before. And have a nice day. How about that? You guys have a
Nice
nice day.
day,
Have a
nice
nice
night.
night. Yeah, don't let bad things, cloud your life. Do stuff that's good for you as well, because you have to live with you. You know what I mean? So we'll leave you
Yeah,
with that. Until
exactly.
next time, everyone. Peace out.
Peace out.